Okay, for 122, they give us the 8th term and the 13th term, and they tell us it's arithmetic, right? And then they want an equation and t of 5. So if we went from term 8 to term 13, right? 13 minus 8, that means we went 5 terms, and we went from 1056 to 116. Right, so 1056 minus 116 is 940. So in 5 terms, we went 940. So 940 divided by 5 gives us 188. So that means the common difference is negative 188, right? So if we were going to make a table, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? The 8th term, they told us, is 1056. So if going downward, we subtract 188 each time, that means going up, we have to add 188 each time. So let's do that, right? 1056 plus 188 is 1244, and we keep going, and I'll fill this in. Okay, so now we know the 0th term, right? We also know the 5th term. That was a question, right? So there's the 5th term, 1620. But the equation now I can write, right? Because I know that this is the common difference, so I could say t of n equals negative 188n plus the 0th term, right? 2560. Okay. Another way to do this, if you didn't want to make, if you didn't want to write out this whole table, and the only reason I did that was to really show you what was going on. But if you didn't want to count backwards from 8, right? You could have written down what you did already know. We already knew. So this is the answer, right? Okay. We already knew t of n equaled negative 188n plus some, the 0th term, let's call it z, right? So we could have substituted in one that they gave us, right? They gave us 8. They gave us a couple. They gave us 13 and 116. So I could have put 116 equals negative 188n, n being 13, plus z, right? And I could have solved. So what does this come out to? 116 equals negative 188 times 13 is negative 2444 plus z. And then I could add 2,444 to both sides. All right. And I would get 2560 equals z, right? I just solved for it that way. I just wanted to show you in the table what was actually going on. So we could have solved for z this way, put it right here, and then substituted in 5 to get the 5th term.